Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Manley Court on the campus of Northpoint Christian School for tonight's matchup between the Hillcrest Lady Spartans and your Northpoint Trojans. Michael Gross here alongside Brady Clayton, excited and ready to bring you Lady Trojan basketball here on a Tuesday night as the semester winds down, as we approach finals week here at Northpoint. We're just excited, ready to play some basketball, and hopefully we can get out of here with a win.
Yeah, hopefully we can. With Lady Trojans on a two-game losing streak, they really need a big win tonight to bounce back and get in the win column.
Absolutely. See if they can get it right here tonight. I'll go ahead and turn it over to Mr. Will Swindle, and you can listen to the starting lineups tonight for your Lady Trojans. Once again, if you're just joining us, Michael Gross and Brady Clayton here on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. Tuesday night edition of Lady Trojan basketball, the men's game to follow. Hillcrest, our neighbors from just across the state line in Whitehaven, down here tonight. The Spartans will take on, the Vikings will take on the Trojans tonight in the doubleheader. We've got our officials. They're ready to go. Lady Trojans walking out on the floor. Hillcrest going to break down their huddle for the last time. Amara McKay will jump for the Lady Trojans. It is Lindley Gaines, McKinley Baker, Gigi Richardson, Leah Jones, and McKay out there for the starters tonight. And we're just about ready to go. Official gives his whistle. And the tap is up and immediately won by the Trojans. The infamous tip play that the Lady Trojans have run so well for the past 6 years under Coach Barry Gray is successful to start this game, and it's an early 2-0 Lady Trojan lead. Up into the front court, the ball comes for Hillcrest, moving it over now to the right side, back up top. Left wing now for number 12. She's looking inside. It's not there. Skip pass deflected by McKay, and it goes out of bounds. Off of Hillcrest, Lady Trojans basketball.
That was close right there, Michael. I don't know about that one.
Well, I thought it was going to be Hillcrest ball just instantly, and I guess the referee saw something.
We'll take it, though. We'll take it.
Absolutely. So now Northpoint gets to run their first offensive set of the game as the first bucket came on the tip play. Gigi Richardson has it, now moves up top the game. She's going to drive a little bit, splits two defenders, kicks it out to Baker, but she walked with it first, so a travel will be called, and
I tell the cheerleaders back up, I think.
Well, the referee is going to be like, y'all need to scoot down, y'all need to get off the blue.
They're borderline on the floor.
They might get on the floor at some point tonight.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, the Lady Trojans just need to cut down on the turnovers. Their last few games have been really high turnovers for them. Really sloppy.
If they can get that cleaned up, they're going to be okay, I think. But that is a big if and a big question mark so far earlier in the year.
Yeah, those first few games, they looked really good, and then it's kind of been a struggle here of late, but I'm sure they'll get it back going, Coach Gray.
And we got a whistle and a travel on the other side. Lady Trojans is going to get it back. Some frustration for the Lady Vikings. So here comes Gaines. It's a 2-0 Lady Trojan lead as we approach 1 minute gone by in this one. Leah Jones at the top. Just bouncing back and forth between Gaines right there. And now the Lady Trojans able to get it inside to McKay, and she does what she does best. And that's put it up and put it in close to the rim. And now we've got a whistle and a foul. I believe they're going to get Gigi. Yep.
Yep, that's a block.
So that'll be her first. The first team foul on Northpoint. Hillcrest still looking to get on the board for the first time tonight. They go into the short corner. It's deflected out of bounds. And through the hands of number 23, out of bounds, back to Northpoint.
Good defense early by the Lady Trojans tonight.
Going inside to McKay again. She goes up against a double team. Missed everything right there. A little bit falling away. Not the best of shots. Results in Hillcrest rebound. What a move right there by Hillcrest. Couldn't finish, and the rebound cleared by Richardson. 3-on-1 for the Lady Trojans. Richardson, McKay, straight to the basket. The left-handed layup, good. Fans showing their appreciation. We're going to set up the full court press here. 12 with it, gives it in the corner for 15, right back to 12, and they broke that beautifully. Nice little dump-off pass number 2, and she just air-mailed it. Yeah, offensive rebound and a put-back good right there, and that's what the Lady Trojans can't have happen.
Yeah, you gotta get defensive rebounds there for the Lady Trojans. Can't let that happen.
Didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh, no, you're good.
Lady Trojans back in the front court. They lead at 6-2 as Leah Jones dribbles it out of bounds and turns it over. So there's one of those turnovers we've been talking about. Got to get it cleaned up. So far in this one, already a couple, and we're just a minute and a half in.
Oh, yeah, it's a must. If they want to compete in the state playoffs this year, they really got to get that cleaned up.
The full court press still dialed up for Northpoint in the early going. The ball does come across the timeline to number 4, giving it over on the right wing, 15, back up top 12. Going to swing it around the perimeter now, going inside. They've got their man, number 4, easy bucket opportunity, and she missed the easy layup. Wow, number 4 could have got within 2 here and just couldn't do it. Richardson into the front court, and she dribbles it off her foot and out of bounds.
Man, we got to cut back on those turnovers.
Sound like a broken record, but Lady Trojans are working hard in practice, and I'm sure they're working hard to get that cleaned up. It has gotten better, it seems like, over the past few games. Just, fewer and fewer turnovers each night. Got to bring it all together. And now we get to see Carlson in for the first time tonight. The freshman Izzy Carlson in there, checked into the game. Second chance for Hillcrest turns into a foul on number 23, and it'll go back to the Lady Trojans.
Luckily for the Lady Trojans, Hillcrest can't buy a basket right now, so we're in pretty good shape, looks like.
See if Izzy Carlson can get something going. She was a spark on offense in the last home game for the Lady Trojans. See if she can do it again here. Baker nearly turns it over. Able to get it back out to Carlson. Carlson to Jones. Jones skips it out. McKinley. And McKinley threw another bad pass, and that one's picked off. Got to go low right there. Got to bounce past that if you're McKinley. Get it inside like that. Another turnover, and Hillcrest still only trails by 4. The Lady Trojans should be up by at least 10, I think, right now.
Yeah, easily they should be up by at least 10. They've turned it over how many times now? About 5?
Somewhere in that range, 3 to 5. And number 4 finally gets the touch around the basket. So the Lady Trojans lead is down to 2. 6-4 with 4:15 to play here in the first quarter. Ball into the corner for Lindley Gaines. There's a cutting McKay. She takes one power dribble, goes up strong, gets fouled, and will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Let's hope we can get these 2 free throws right here and get some more points on the board.
McKay at the line, looking to extend the Lady Trojan lead. Short arms the first, and now we're going to have 2 substitutions for Northpoint. It'll be number 14, Caroline Swindle, number 4, Bethany Wright.
Good offensive rebound by Lynn Gaines right there.
Well, Lamar misses both, but it ends up not being such a bad deal as an offensive rebound and over the back foul called on Hillcrest, and Northpoint gets it back on the baseline. An opportunity for baseline out of bounds. There's the elevator screen doors to Swin. She gets it at the high post. There's a kick in the corner. Lindley Gaines for 3. Too strong off the back of the iron. Nice offensive rebound by Carlson. Hesitation by Gaines. Kicks it out to Carlson. She's cut off immediately. Right back to Gaines. Now going to move it to the opposite side. Swin goes high post for McKay. McKay back in the opposite corner. Izzy Carlson for 3. Missed that one too strong. Rebound Hillcrest, 15, out and running. 15 to the basket, left it short, rebound Bethany Wright. She's fouled from behind.
Neither team can buy a bucket right now, Michael. It's just low-scoring game, looks like.
It'll be a barn burner. That foul right there on Hillcrest as Bethany was shoved to the floor. Mr. Ferguson sitting over there on the front row was like, come on, man, where's the foul?
Thinking that lady could play middle linebacker for the Ole Miss Rebels.
She probably could. Swin fires a triple and misses everything right there. Kicks it out, Gaines. She's going to try a three. In and out, that ball was halfway down. Unbelievable. The Lady Trojans, like you said, Brady, cannot buy a bucket, and it seems as if they've shifted a little bit trying to get a three to fall and unable to do so far.
They're getting good looks, Michael. They just can't get it to fall. In and out, and just bad luck tonight for the Lady Trojans. Maybe it'll turn our way later on.
Lamar McKay going to get called for a cheap foul there over in the corner. I thought she was playing good defense. Maybe she got a little body check in there. I'm not sure, but it's going to be Hillcrest ball on the sideline. It comes in for 15. She's at the midcourt logo and just threw it away. Gaines with the steal. Lady Trojans have numbers as Gaines goes straight to the basket, lays it up and in with the left hand. She did a great job of splitting both defenders right there to extend this Lady Trojan lead 8-4. Now we've got a whistle and a foul on Caroline Swindle. That's her first personal foul, the third team foul against Northpoint. Inside deep, a bad pass. And number 12, I believe, was on the baseline, so it's going to go back to Northpoint. The Lady Trojans have got to take advantage here of these Hillcrest turnovers. Not much offense, as we've shown this Lady Trojan team is a defensive identity team, but they've got to be able to score some points off a turnover. See if it can start here, and it doesn't, as it's a turnover. Number 4 crosses over right, goes to the basket, and missed it badly.
Yeah, I don't even know what that was.
And now we've got a jump ball. Possession arrow, Hillcrest.
Hillcrest has had several opportunities driving the floor, and they just have completely botched layups after layup.
You know, I said we could be up 10 in this one. They could very well have this game tied if they would just finish at the rim, and they do right there. Number 15, a nice finish at the basket. Carlson gives to McKay. McKay makes a great move, goes with the left hand, puts it up and in. Got to see more of that from the Lady Trojans on the offensive end.
Yeah, good pass by Carlson to feed McKay as she drives the lane. And we actually finished this time.
Ball up top for 12, working against zone defense for Northpoint. It comes to the high post for 4. McKay right there to deflect that one. A good defensive play by Amara, and Leah Jones going to come back in for the Lady Trojans. Ball comes in. Gaines takes it away. There's McKay wide open. Kicks it back out. Swin passive, a little gun shy. She misfired on her first couple of threes. Ball in the short corner now, Jones. Jones just had it taken away. Got to be stronger with the ball, Leah, right there. Not going to work in amongst the trees once we start conference play.
No, sir, it won't.
Just a sloppy game so far from both teams. Lindley Gaines, nice find to McKay on the right side this time. She puts it up. Amara just kind of slipped in there on the backside. Gaines was able to see her. I didn't see it developing until the pass, and that's what had the defense fooled. 40 seconds to go now. A 3-try from Hillcrest. Airmail and a rebound, Amara. Up ahead, Carlson with 30 seconds to the basket. Izzy Carlson gets on the board for the first time tonight. There's a nice little run the Lady Trojans needed. There's an 8-point lead, 14-6, Lady Trojans with 20 seconds to go. There's a drive and a kick. 15 going to drive strong now and a whistle and a foul, and I hope that foul's not on Amara, as that she'll pick up a second. No, they're going to get Leah Jones with it. Amara able to avoid her second foul. Leah Jones picks up her first with 13.1 to play in the first quarter. 14 fouls on the Lady Trojans now. The ball comes in deep for 12. She gives it to the right wing. Now opposite high post. 12 flips it up off the glass. No. An offensive rebound and put back. No. Rebound. Leah Jones with 3 seconds. Gaines with 1 second, and that will end the quarter. Neither team able to get a shot off right there at the buzzer. 14-6 is your score after 1 quarter. We'll take a break right here. Be back after the timeout. Stay tuned. This is Lady Trojan basketball on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. Back at the start of the second quarter, it's a 14-6 Lady Trojan advantage. Carlson still in there for Northpoint. Richardson back in, going to the high post. There's a Mara, kicks it out. Now swing back to Izzy. Amara at the high post finds a cutting Jones, and Leah Jones shot blocked. Man, what a defensive play by number 5.
Yeah, it sure was. That was a great feed there. I thought we had an easy layup, and then just got it swatted.
Into the corner, number 5 finds a cutter. It's deflected. Izzy Carlson out and running. 4-on-1. Leah Jones to the basket. No. Rebound. McKay, and the putback good. Kind of loud in here on that basket.
Yeah, it was. People getting excited about the 10-point lead.
Shot up for Hillcrest. No. Rebound. McKay, and Amara missed Izzy. She was leaking out right there. Gotta find her on that open. Now inside Jones, left-handed shot. No, unable to finish at the rim yet again, and here comes Hillcrest the other way.
Gotta finish those shots at the rim if you want to run away with this game.
Number 12 for 3. Oh my goodness.
Could have built a house with that one.
It looked good for a minute, and then, man, was I wrong. It was not good. Nice move by Izzy Carlson. She gets fouled and will go to the free throw line. Kind of got crafty with the basketball right there. First free throw good from Isabella Carlson. Second one on the way, and good. Nice free throws by the freshman, and it's 18-6 Lady Trojans.
See if we can't force any more turnovers right here.
And the Lady Trojans have dropped back into their famous 2-3 zone, and a whistle and a foul on Gigi Richardson. That's her second. Fans didn't like that one.
Yeah, that seemed kind of like a weak call to me, Michael. I think she got the steal or at least the jump ball.
Right, yeah.
But obviously the ref didn't see it the same way I did, so it doesn't really matter.
There's one of those turnovers you were talking about.
Yeah, neither team seems to want to hold on to the ball right now.
So here comes Northpoint. They lead it by 12, a chance to add to it. Looking inside to McKay, power dribble. Lost the ball and she walked with it. She must have shuffled her feet down there.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get the foul call for a second, but I guess not.
Well, I did too, and honestly, I thought, man, that's kind of a weak foul call, but the officials got it right, I believe.
Yeah, I think they did too.
12 inside, lost it. Rebound tried to save in right there by number 1. It does go out of bounds, and back to the Lady Trojans. 5 minutes, 59 seconds on the game clock here in the first half. Lady Trojans liking their 12-point lead right now, but it could be more. See if they can build on it here. Nice find to McKay on a great roll and another bucket for Amara, and she has come to play tonight. She has scored the majority of these 20 points for Northpoint so far.
Lady Trojans would be in major trouble without McKay's play tonight.
Good defense by Leah Jones, and she took it away. The referee on the baseline said, nope, it's on the line. Hillcrest ball, they bring it in to the top. 4 drives, splits 2 defenders, high off the glass, no good on the shot. Rebound by Jones. Out to Carlson. Carlson tries to feed McKay. That's out of bounds off of 4.
For a second there, I thought he was about to give that ball to Hillcrest. I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
Well, I've seen crazier things.
Me too. And we just throw it back away.
Another turnover for Northpoint, but a 20-6 advantage. .12 inside. Walked with it. Lady Trojans ball. I thought they were going to call a foul on Leah Jones. I wasn't going to really argue it. Leah Jones kind of bodied her a little bit, but she walked before the foul, so the Lady Trojans will get it back. 15 going to check back in for the Lady Vikings. Richardson in the corner, lost the ball, and she walked with it. Now we're going to see Lindley Gaines back into the game for Richardson. A couple of turnovers will bring her out.
See if the Lady Trojans can keep the Vikings out of the paint this possession.
Inside, Leah Jones playing good defense. She's able to get it back. The shot, no. A nice rebound by McKay. Wow, number 12 was all over her back. And then yet another Northpoint turnover. Gaines threw it away, but the Lady Trojans get it right back. Leah Jones fakes, drives to the basket. Layup good. Oh, my goodness, Leah Jones, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that was nasty right there, Michael. The crowd's getting into it after that one. She just took that girl's ankles right from her.
The nice little pump fake and then drive to the basket. Wow, that was fun to watch. 15 with it in the corner now. And a 3-second violation. Lady Trojans basketball.
Things are seeming to go the Lady Trojans' way right now as we're pulling away with it.
Gotta keep it up, though. Gaines with it. Moves it over to Carlson. Right back to Gaines. Just going to play toss back and forth. Now going to the corner for Swin. The ball was deflected and a turnover on Northpoint. 15 to the basket. Fouled by Gaines. Lindley going to pick up her first. That should be the 6th team foul. It is, and Coach Gray wants timeout. It is a full timeout on the floor. 22-6. Lady Trojans lead it over the Lady Vikings of Hillcrest High School right up the road from us in Whitehaven. And it's 3:52 left in the half. We'll be back in a moment. This is Lady Trojan basketball on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. So free throws for Hillcrest out of the timeout. It's number 15. First one on its way. Too strong, and they still can't find the bucket, Brady.
Yeah, they're struggling tonight.
Not even from the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't have a comment on how rough it is.
McKay clears the second miss and gets it to Carlson. Into the corner, Lindley Gaines, triple on the way. Too strong yet again. Rebound tapped out of bounds to Hillcrest.
We just can't ring the bell from behind the arc tonight. Maybe it'll get going later on, though.
With it out on the perimeter. Hillcrest going to try to go around the perimeter and then go inside. That's exactly what they do. 4 couldn't finish, but then an offensive rebound and put that good. And finally, Hillcrest able to break a long scoring drought. Skip pass. Gaines fakes, drives to the basket, flips it up with the left hand. No. Rebound. Amara McKay kicks it out. Jones. Jones up top. Carlson to Gaines in the short corner. She drives, feeds for McKay. McKay up top. Carlson. She's got to shoot it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Leah Jones. Ball goes through her hands. Carlson gets it back. Finds Swin. Caroline Swindle. 3. No. Rebound, Hillcrest, and they've got a runner out in front. Up ahead, number 4 to the basket. Layup, good. A little 4-0 run.
Little drama at the end of that one by number 4, trying to get that foul call, I guess.
No, it definitely wasn't a foul.
Nah. Just trying to act like she plays for the Clippers.
The Los Angeles Floppers. Another turnover for Northpoint, 23 to the basket, layup good, and Coach Gray wants timeout. He is not pleased. There's 2:02 left in the half, 22-12. Hillcrest has cut the lead to 10 after a 6-0 run. Be back in a moment. This is Lady Trojan basketball on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. Out of the timeout with 2 minutes left to go before halftime. It's 22-12. Amara at the high post gives in the corner Jones. Jones gives for a cutting McKay, and a foul on the backside called on Hillcrest, number 4. That's going to be the 6th team foul on Hillcrest. So both teams will shoot 1 plus the bonus the rest of the way. Ball comes in McKay. McKay goes right back up, missed it. Might have got tipped, and the rebound cleared by Hillcrest. Do we have a walk?
Double dribble, I think.
Okay, I was looking down in the paint.
Yet again, another turnover.
Both teams just kind of sloppy with the ball tonight. See if they can clean it up here in the second half. Gaines drives, pulls up from 16 feet, missed it, and a rebound fought for by Baker. She couldn't keep up with it. It goes out of bounds back to Hillcrest. Good shot right there. Just couldn't get it to fall, but I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, the Lady Trojans have been taking a lot of good shots tonight. They just can't seem to get them to go in.
12 with it, drives to the basket, no. And a whistle and a foul. See who they tag this one on. It's going to go against Leah. That is her second personal foul. 1 minute and 11 to go in the half.
Had that Markel Fultz free throw form going on.
At least Markel Fultz can make a couple of them.
I don't know about that one. He is pretty trash. Celtics really finessed him out of that when they got Jason Tatum.
Over the back foul called against Hillcrest. Going back the other way, we'll have a 1-and-1 for Amara McKay. See if she can knock these down from the line. Nope. But an offensive rebound. McKay gets her own miss, puts it up and in, and the foul.
Take that any day over the 2 free throws, Michael.
Well, if she can make this free throw, it really pays off.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. Gaines fights for the rebound, could not secure it. So Hillcrest coming the other way now. Into the corner. 3-point try, number 5 off the back of the iron. No. Offensive rebound, number 12. She kicks it up top. 4 looks. Hillcrest working against the 2-3 zone defense from Northpoint. 15 fakes. Steps back. Skips it to the high post. 12. Feeds inside 4. She puts it up. No, but she's fouled. And we'll go to the line and shoot 2. That foul going to be charged to Lindley Gaines. She picks up a second foul. 8 fouls on Northpoint.
Really got to watch out in these last 43 seconds and not pick up a third.
A jump ball possession over Hillcrest. I thought that was going to be another over-the-back foul. Leah needs to just be a little bit stronger. Ball comes in for 5 on the perimeter. Carlson nearly gets the steal, couldn't quite do it. 15 drives down the lane, missed it. Rebound McKay. Out to Carlson. 33 seconds for Northpoint. See if they hold for the last shot right here. Carlson hands off for Gaines, over to Jones. Jones to Gaines. Nice find to McKay. 10-foot short corner jumper, good. Nice play from Northpoint. They didn't really care to hold for the last shot, but that is okay because Mara McKay, just a beautiful little short corner jumper right there.
In this game right here, we'll take the points when we can get them. And looks like we're going to get the last shot anyway.
4.9 seconds remain for Northpoint. And Izzy's got to know that there's 4 seconds. They're going to roll it out, so they are aware of the time. That's good. Ball comes into the front court. 3 seconds for Carlson. Carlson flips it up at the buzzer. No. And that will end the first half. 26-12, the Lady Trojans lead it by 14 over Hillcrest. Halftime, got to go in there and fix some things. Not be so sloppy with the ball, but we'll see you in 10 minutes. Start of the third coming up next on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. Welcome back to the start of the third quarter here at Northpoint. It's a 26-12 Lady Trojan advantage. Lindley Gaines has her shot blocked from behind. Good defensive play by Hillcrest. We'll see if the Lady Trojans can't score a bucket here, extend this lead and get this half off to the right start. Need to cut the heat down. My goodness, it's hot in here.
Yeah, it is pretty warm.
Izzy Carlson with it at the top. Step back long two, good.
Nice shot by the freshman right there.
Just got to shoot it. She's good when she does. Loose ball out of bounds. Lady Trojans basketball. Carlson hands off for Gaines, over to Jones, now to Richardson on the opposite side. Richardson skips it over to Carlson. She keeps the ball low, gives back up top Jones. Richardson on the right side, traveled with it.
Well, I thought we were about to get away with that, Michael, but then there's no way he's missing that.
Two-three zone defense for Northpoint. Ball going to go back to Northpoint. Sloppy play continues from Hillcrest.
It feels like turnover number 47 combined in this game tonight.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we hit that mark.
I would not be surprised at all.
Can the Trojans get a three to fall? No. My goodness. No triples from either team in the game tonight. Five tries one, no. Offensive rebound put back, no good, but two shots coming and a whistle and a foul charged to Leah Jones. That is her third personal foul. One team foul on Northpoint this half. The free throw no good. He did call that foul on Leah, didn't he?
I think so. I don't know.
Because Lindley came out of the game.
Maybe they called it on her because I figured Swim was coming in for Leah right there.
28-14 up ahead. There's Richardson over to Carlson. Swim looking inside. It's not there. Gives it back up top for Izzy. Izzy with a middle mistake there. And that's a carry for sure.
Yeah, easy call right there.
Can Swin get one to go? No. Rebound, Richardson. Carlson, nice find inside to McKay. And Amara finishes with the left hand. What a pass that was. A good-looking dime from Izzy Carlson. Five with it on the left wing, moves it over to 15. Tried to give it back, that was behind her. And Leah Jones takes it away. Here come the Trojans. They've got numbers. Carlson up ahead. Richardson slows down, tried to get it to McKay, and turned it over.
Thought they were going to get her for a travel before she passed it, but.
Me too. And again, it comes back. You got a bounce pass right there.
She picks up a block on the other end of the floor trying to make something happen, and it just wasn't there.
That's her third personal foul. 2 team fouls now on Northpoint. Ball comes in the middle of the paint. Number 4 wide open in there. Couldn't finish. Offensive rebound and put back. No. Third chance. Good.
You got a rebound there. You can't let them get that many chances from that close to the basket.
Another turnover on Northpoint. Easy Carlson just a little confused in there.
Just a little high on that pass, but maybe we'll get it fixed.
4:17 to go in the third. A 30-16 advantage and a steal by Gaines. Up ahead, numbers for Northpoint. Lindley Gaines finds Baker. Baker couldn't keep up with it. Gets it back. Ball still loose. McKay picks it up and gets it to Carlson. Carlson over to Gaines. Gaines in the short corner drives baseline, puts it up, puts it in. She used the glass from a weird angle right there. Wow, she was kind of sucked under the basketball goal, thought she wasn't going to be able to use the glass, and she did anyway. There's timeout on the floor. A quick little run by Northpoint extends the lead, 32-16. 3:55 left in the third. We'll take a break. Be back in a moment. Stay tuned. This is Lady Trojan basketball on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. (32-16). Hillcrest basketball out of the timeout. Ball at the top of the key now as Hillcrest works against the zone defense. 15 cut off by McKinley. Up top to 4. She drives down the lane, puts it up. No. Offensive rebound and put back. No. Amara McKay clears the rebound. And now we have a stoppage in play. Not sure why.
I think an injury on Hillcrest. Number 4 is limping off the floor.
Okay. So here come the Trojans into the front court. Bethany Wright's in there for Northpoint. Lindley Gaines drives down the lane, flips it up, flips it in. Nice play from Lindley, and the lead is up to 18. Largest lead of the night for the Trojans.
The layups are finally starting to go down for the Trojans. It's about time.
Here comes Northpoint now, 3-on-2. Izzy Carlson to the basket, layup, no, a little bit too strong. McKay, the offensive rebound, no, got her own miss, flips it up, flips it in that time with the right hand. Coach Gray showing his approval right there. First time I've seen that out of him tonight, and it's a 20-point lead for Northpoint, 36-16. Inside, shot up, no. Offensive rebound, put back, no. Bethany Wright, a strong rebound. Out to Carlson. Carlson crossing the timeline into the front court. Moving it over, Bethany Wright. Gives it up top for Carlson and a little handoff Gaines. McKinley Baker on the wing finds a cutting Gaines. Gaines skips it out to Carlson. She's got to be ready to shoot the ball there.
Yeah, you've got to pull that on that shot right there. She was wide open.
Carlson kicks it out. Baker. Short corner shot, good. Nice shot by McKinley. Two minutes to play in the third quarter, and the Lady Trojans have extended the lead and exploded out to a 22-point advantage. 15 for 3. No, we still have no threes in this game. There's a loose ball, and it's picked up by Gaines. Carlson saves it, finds Baker. McKinley, nice pass to Bethany Wright, and Bethany puts it in. What a great pass by McKinley. and Bethany just cleans it up. But McKinley, 2 big plays in a row, 2 good plays by McKinley Baker. Got a whistle and a foul. Who was that foul on? Did you see?
I think it was on Baker.
Okay. McKinley picks up her first foul. First free throw good, and a mass substitution for Hillcrest. Second one on the way, good as well. 2 free throws made by Hillcrest. It's 40-18.
Yeah, the Lady Trojans are finally starting to run away with this game that could have been ran away with a long time ago. They're finally starting to play pretty good.
Better late than never. Bethany Wright inside, fakes, put it up, and she traveled with it, shuffled her feet a little bit. I'd like to see her plant just a little bit more right there, but I like the idea. Bethany going to be a good player. She's also a freshman.
Lady Trojans got a lot of talented freshmen on this team. Might be a bright future. Who knows?
We will see. That goes out of bounds. We'll stay with Hillcrest. Zamora tapped it out. Leah Jones checks back into the game for Bethany Wright. Lindley gambles on the steal, doesn't come away with it. An errant shot by Hillcrest and an offensive rebound. Other side now, no, but we have a whistle and a foul on Lindley Gaines. That is her 3rd personal foul.
That was kind of a questionable call. I thought it looked like she was just boxing out trying to get the rebound, and we got a foul call on us.
It's the same girl who made 2 in a row a minute ago, and now she makes it 3 in a row. And that's a lane violation. The shot will not count. Going back to Northpoint now. 45 seconds to go for the Lady Trojans here in the 3rd quarter. Down the lane, Carlson had it blocked from behind. Gaines turns it over. Up ahead, 12. Now numbers for Hillcrest. 12 nearly lost it. McKay goes straight up. Good defense right there, and a great rebound by Lindley Gaines. Going fast is Northpoint. Up ahead, Carlson. Nice find to McKay. Amara puts it up and in, and 1.
That was a nice job by Amara, running the floor on both sides. She got back on defense, got the stop, and ran down on the other end and scored the basket, looking for the and 1.
And Amara McKay completes the old-fashioned three-point play, extends the Northpoint lead to 43-19. 15 seconds to play in the quarter. 12 goes up, flips it up, no. Rebound Gaines. Gaines with 9 seconds. Got to be aware. Gaines into the front court. Carlson. Carlson to Jones. Leah Jones couldn't catch it. It goes out of bounds off of Leah's hands and back to Hillcrest with 3 seconds. That was a good idea. Just a little bit of some sauce on that pass, and Jones couldn't catch it. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. 43-19 is your score after 3. There is timeout on the floor, so we will take a break. Lady Trojans lead it 43-19. Start of the fourth quarter here on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. You're still with us. Lady Trojans lead 43-19. They turn it over right there, so it'll go back to Hillcrest, but Lady Trojans looking to get off a skid right here and get back in the win column.
Yeah, much needed win tonight for the Lady Trojans.
Turnover on Hillcrest, and the turnover count continues to climb. Are we to that 47 mark yet?
Probably close. Vikings cheerleaders getting all up on the floor down there, stomping and all kinds of stuff. This boys game, I would be loud.
So, yeah, need to get some more folks in here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Kind of a slim crowd.
It's a Tuesday night. If this game was on a Friday or Saturday night, I'm sure it would be a little bit.
Yeah, and it not being a district game or anything, not many people want to come out to see the boys. Like,
Leah Jones inside makes a post move. It's not there. And a shot made for Hillcrest. They cut the lead back down to 22, 43-21. Lady Trojans got to focus down the stretch here. Don't let anything crazy happen. Richardson skips it over to Gaines. Gaines drives baseline, uses her body, gets position, but was still blocked from behind. Nice defensive play made by number 15. She's going to go coast to coast now, but could not finish the layup. And there's a jump ball possession arrow, Hillcrest. .15 gets the inbounds pass, kicks it into the corner, 12. And we have our first triple of the basketball game.
Unfortunately, it didn't come from the Trojans.
And just like that, the lead's down to 19. Lady Trojans got to protect the basketball, get a few more buckets here down the stretch. Leah Jones inside. That's not protecting the basketball. The pass was stolen away. It was intended for Jones. And then a careless foul picked up by Lindley Gaines. That's 4 fouls on her.
That's exactly what we did not need to happen.
With 6:24 to play in the fourth, 4 fouls on Lindley.
She's got to be extra careful because we can't afford her to foul out in this one.
3-point try, no. Rebound, McKay. Might have got bumped, no whistle. Gets it out to Richardson. Gigi crosses the timeline. Gigi dribbles it in. Now driving baseline. Kicks it out, Carlson. She fires the triple. Too strong. Gets her own miss. Kicks it back out, Richardson. Richardson on the right wing at the Manley Court logo on the floor. Dribbles it up to the top. Setting the play up. Moves it back over to the right side. For Gaines. Gaines fires from the short corner, misfires, and the rebound cleared by number 1. Down the lane, 15. She goes up. She draws a foul. She's going to the line, and Leah Jones has 4 fouls.
May have to rely on some of the bench players to step up and finish this game for the Lady Trojans.
So here comes Bethany Wright. She'll come in for Leah, and Swindle will check in for Gaines. Gaines and Jones both to the bench with 4 personal fouls with 5:40 to play in the game. 2 starters in foul trouble. And another free throw good. 43-26 is your score. Carlson into the front court. Moves it over to Gigi. She's holding the ball. Now decides to dribble, drives down the lane. Richardson tried to feed McKay. Jump ball. Thankfully, the possession arrow this time will stay with Northpoint. Nearly another turnover. Timeout on the floor. Coach Gray wants to talk about it. 5:25 left in the basketball game. Trojans need to buckle down right here. Hillcrest is trying to make it interesting. 2 players in foul trouble for Northpoint. Catch the finish here in a moment on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. comes in to Bethany Wright. She's fouled and will go to the free throw line. Bethany was ready to go up with it and earns a trip to the line. Now only 2 team fouls on Hillcrest compared to 6 for Northpoint. Hillcrest just not as active on the defensive side of the ball, and Bethany Wright gets her 3rd point of the night as she's perfect on that free throw. Second one. No good, and back to Hillcrest. Five minutes, 20 seconds to play in the basketball game. Trojans back in their 2-3 zone. The ball at the top, now skipped into the corner. 12, thought she might have walked with it, able to get it up to 15. 15. Looking, there's a triple on the way, no good from number 5, and the rebound cleared by the Lady Trojans. Up ahead, Bethany Wright has to slow down, goes with the left hand, lays it up and lays it in. I like to see that. Freshman to freshman, Izzy Carlson up ahead to Bethany Wright, and a glimpse into the future for Northpoint Lady Trojan basketball right there. Extends the lead back up to 20. Bethany Wright now 5 points in the basketball game. There's a misfire from 3 and a rebound by McKay. Takes one dribble, able to get it to Carlson, and now the Lady Trojans have a 3-on-2. Richardson pulls back out in the short corner, crosses over, kicks it up top to Izzy Carlson. Carlson gives to Richardson. She fires a long 2. No. Rebound, Gigi. Got her a miss. Kicks it out to Swin. Swin back to Gigi, over to Izzy. Into the corner. Swin, can she get a triple? No, and the Lady Trojans still over from beyond the arc.
It has definitely been a struggle from the field tonight for the Lady Trojans.
Here comes Northpoint the other way now. Turning it over there. Under 4 minutes to go in the basketball game. A whistle and a foul underneath. Charge to Caroline Swindle. 2nd personal foul, 6th team foul, and here we're going to see Gaines and Jones check back in along with McKinley Baker after the first free throw. First free throw good. Trojans have got to clear the board here on a miss. It's on its way and rattles home. Timeout Hillcrest with 3:35 to play in the 4th. 46-28 is your score. Be back in a moment on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. (46-28) out of the timeout. Northpoint with the ball. There's McKinley in the corner. Gets it for Gaines. Lindley drives. Draws a foul, charge to number 10 for Hillcrest.
This fourth quarter seems like it's been an eternity.
A little bit more than halfway done. 3:15 on the clock now. Carlson with it, goes inside. Jones puts it up, puts it in. That was a design look right there, and the Lady Trojans executed beautifully to put the lead back up to 20. 3 minutes to go in the basketball game. Inside, a whistle and a foul. Unbelievable. 1-and-1 coming. Foul on McKinley Baker, her second. Front end, rimming, no. Rebound, Carlson into the front court. Slows down, does a great job eluding the defenders right there. Picks her dribble up, double teamed, moving it over to Gaines now. Lindley crosses over. Looks like Hillcrest has dialed up the pressure here, trying to force some misses. Going inside to Jones, not a great pass. And another turnover from Northpoint.
We hit that 47 mark yet, Michael?
I don't know. I don't know, but there's a basket from Hillcrest, and it's 48-30 now. Hillcrest just running out of time, though.
Oh, yeah, they have little to no time to pull off this comeback. Unless Tracy McGrady comes in off the bench, then I highly doubt it. But
Lady Trojans now running their stall offense here, going to try to take some time off the clock. Lindley Gaines drives to the basket, lays it up, lays it in, and that's exactly what a stall play is designed to do. Take time. When the defense gives you an easy layup, you take it, and that's what Lindley Gaines did. Beautifully executed by the Lady Trojans right there. There's a bucket on the other end by Hillcrest. But 1 minute, 40 seconds to play in this basketball game, and I do believe the Lady Trojans are going to get out of here with the win. As you said, Brady, a much-needed win.
Yeah, definitely. Hillcrest still going to stay in that pressure, though. I guess they don't think it's over.
Well, you never want to give up. Like to see that mentality from anybody we play. Gaines drives to the basket. There's the easy layup. There's the easy finish. 52-32 now with 1 minute, 6 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, that is definitely hammer nail coffin right there. It's over with.
There's a whistle and a foul on Lindley Gaines, and she's done. That's 5 fouls on Lindley Gaines.
Don't think Coach Gray realized that was 5.
Most of the time we hear the buzzer go off when there's a 5 fouls. Didn't get the buzzer that time. Front end of the free throw goes down.
Been watching too much NBA, thinks it's 6.
Second free throw rattles home. 59.9 seconds remain, and hopefully the Lady Trojans can just run the clock out on this possession. Gigi into the front court is fouled from behind by number 10. She was just riding her up the floor right there.
Yeah, this Hillcrest team definitely is not quitting. I'll give them that.
Ball comes in for Carlson. She finds McKay. Easy bucket for Amara and one.
Amara's had herself a pretty nice game tonight for the Lady Trojans.
I wish I had full-out stat sheet for you tonight, but I don't. But definitely a big-time game from Amara. 12 inside, lays it up, lays it in. Up into the front court, Carlson. Evades the defenders, goes right to the basket, lays it up, left it short. McKay. Her shot, no. And the rebound cleared by Hillcrest. 20 seconds to go. Gets it to 15. She drives down the lane, flips it up, no. Rebound, still loose. Picked up by Carlson to Richardson. And that will do it. 54-36 is your final score. The Lady Trojans get a win on the home floor tonight, a much-needed win at that. And it was a sloppy game all around, but a win is a win, right?
We'll take it. I mean, it wasn't very pretty at times or really at all, but we'll take it.
Absolutely. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we'll have the men's game right here on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. It's the Trojans versus the Vikings. When we come back, you get to see a high-flying, high-scoring affair as the Trojan men team takes the floor. Stay tuned. We'll have that game for you next right here on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, welcome to Manley Court. Michael Gross and Brady Clayton with you on a Tuesday night. It's time for Northpoint basketball at the Point. The Trojans versus the Vikings. Hillcrest, Northpoint, Manley Court here in South Haven, Mississippi. 8 minutes on the clock, and we're ready to go. Jordan Flowers in there to jump. Tap is up and won by Hillcrest. Jordan didn't even try for it. I wonder if the Trojans wanted to go on defense first.
Maybe so. I don't know. He didn't even attempt on that one.
Man, we got a tank here running the point guard position.
Looks like he ought to be playing offensive guard for the Vikings.
He probably does. And 22 with it. Gonna drive on Chris. Flips it up. No. Rebound Hillcrest. Shot up, no, but already a whistle and a foul on Mitchell Wright. He got in foul trouble last time we had a broadcast for you, and here we go again. He picks up his first foul right there.
Lucky for us, we got an offensive guard at guard ourselves and Chris Gillian.
First free throw is good for Hillcrest.
Hillcrest got that full court press going on.
Nearly trying to take it away. The dude was out of bounds right there.
He was, half of his body was out of bounds. I don't know how the ref missed that. That was terrible.
A drive and a kick inside. The shot up, no. Rebound tapped around. Hillcrest still has it, and they put it up, and they've got an early 3-0 lead. Gilliland in the corner, thought he was going to shoot it, didn't. CJ will try from out there. No, and the Trojans still have not hit a three tonight. Mitchell Wright inside, get an offensive rebound, doing work on the glass. Will get rewarded and go to the line to shoot two free throws.
Nice rebound by Mitch. Let's hope he can knock down these free throws right here. First one off the back iron. Maybe he'll get the second one.
No good on both of them.
Thought he was going to get that friendly roll on that second one, but it just didn't go.
Shot up and good. Nice shot by Bruce Allen right there. He extends the Hillcrest lead 5-0, and the Trojans have their hands full. Got to get a bucket here.
Yeah, Trojans struggling early on the offensive end, but I'm sure they'll get it going with C.J. Norfleet and Jordan Flowers. Usually high-scoring players, they'll get it going, I'm sure.
There's a bucket right there. DeEldrick rings the bell.
Yeah, left out D. He rings the bell right there and get us on the board.
Up ahead, out of bounds, Trojans basketball, and now we're going to see number 34, Big Carlson Brown, check in for the first time. So here comes Northpoint.
Feeds Jaguala in the paint, and he finishes at the rim. Nice shot by Jaguala right there.
Jordan Flowers with a big-time bucket to cut this lead down to 1.
Carlton Brown all up on number 22 right there.
Trojans do a good job recovering right there. A whistle and a foul charge to Chris Gilliland. That'll be his first, team's second. So free throws coming for Khalil Doby.
Misses the first.
Second one good. We got a 3-point advantage, 7-4, and here comes Northpoint. CJ Norfleet into the front court, moves it up top. Gilliland over to D. Young. Inside, that ball deflected, and a turnover by Northpoint. Here comes the Vikings the other way. They've got numbers, a nice feed underneath, and the layup no good. Rebound tapped around and won by CJ. The Trojans dodged a big-time bullet right there. CJ crosses over down the lane, tried to feed Jordan. It was knocked out of bounds. I like the idea, though.
Oh, yeah, that was a nice move by CJ, Euro stepping to get in the paint. And it was a great pass. It was just a little bit hard, and Jordan couldn't corral it.
That shot up and no good. Out of bounds will stay with Northpoint.
Chris just left it a little short right there. I thought he was going to ring that one in for the first three from the Trojans tonight. Nice inbounds play to Jake Waller to finish it off. He's got 4 points so far.
Ball up ahead. Here comes Hillcrest into the front court. There's a kick out. 3-try on the way. Short. Rebound. Tapped around and cleared by Harris. Harris still fighting for it. Calls a timeout. No, he traveled with it. Trojans basketball.
Looks like Jordan got smacked in the face going up for that rebound. I think he's going to be okay, though.
So CJ Norfleet to bring it up, moves it over to Gilliland, back to Flowers. 2-3 zone defense for the Vikings. The Trojans trying to spread it out here. Inside at the high post, Brown. Brown lost it. D. Young able to save the turnover, kicks it to CJ. CJ's going to drive. Flowers drives, pulls up from 15 feet, and no good. Rebound tapped. That's Northpoint basketball. The concession stand isn't open tonight. I have seen several people walk in here with bags of Sonic so far tonight.
Yeah.
So no concession stand. Sonic's going to get the business. Saw a couple of McDonald's bags too. But there is timeout on the floor. It's a 7-6 Hillcrest lead with 4:11 to play in the first. We'll be back in a moment on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. It is going to be Vikings ball out of timeout. Change the call right there. Into the front court. CJ takes it away. Numbers for the Trojans. Flowers tried to feed Carlton Brown. There was a trailer there. Jordan's got to take that straight to the basket.
Yeah, Jordan can definitely finish over number 22. I mean, I don't know why he didn't finish right there, take that shot.
That time he got his stuff blocked. A big-time play right there by Cedric Darris.
Yeah, he ain't going to finish over number 24, don't look like. Darris with a big swat.
Keyshawn Brown hands off to Harris. Harris moving it to the other side. He's got it in the hands of Allen. Bruce Allen guarded by D. Young. Allen goes between the legs. Gets a screen, hands it off. Looking inside, they go right to Doby. He misses it, gets his own miss, puts it up. It goes out of bounds. And stay with the Vikings. Ball comes in for Allen. Foul going to be charged to Carlton Brown, and that is a little bit questionable.
Looked like 24 caught Carlton with an elbow, but you don't give the foul to Carlton, looks like.
So 3 team fouls now on Northpoint. Three try on the way, short off the mark by Allen. Second chance opportunity as Flowers kicks it. There's some big boys from Hillcrest. Lots of height. Ball comes in for Dobie. Dobie gives it right back to his point guard, Brown. Brown using the handles, trying to go by Chris. Chris falls down. The ball's in the paint, stolen away by Carlton Brown. Brown gets it to Norfleet, and here comes CJ. The Trojans need a bucket to take the lead right here for the first time tonight. Gilliland at the top, gives over for D. Young on the wing, into the corner now for Norfleet. CJ picked up on the double, moves it over for Young. Dieldrick back to Gilliland. Gilliland over to D. Trojans have got to get some penetration into the corner. There's some penetration. CJ pull up from 10 feet, just way too strong right there, out of bounds. It will stay with Northpoint. Going to have substitutions. We'll see Mitchell Wright back in there along with Morgan Edwards. There's a kick out. Morgan, 4-3. Rattles it home, and finally the Trojans get a triple. First one tonight for either the guys or the girls. A big three right there. The Trojans have a 2-point lead now. Their only lead, or their first lead of the night so far, at 9-7. Crisis averted there, able to avoid the turnover, and CJ into the front court, crosses over, kicks it out. Chris gets it right back.
Oh, you got to shoot that right there.
Look for Morgan. He's got the hot hand. There he is. Can he get another one? No, the pass wasn't great. Mitchell Wright inside, kicks it back out. Over to Jordan. CJ drives, puts up a runner. His shot blocked, and the rebound pulled down by Khalil Dobie. Up the floor, they've got Harris. Harris, a little handoff for Allen. Allen flips it up, flips it in. High arcing teardrop. Beautiful shot. Ties the game at 9, and Bruce Allen with another bucket. Gilliland to Norfleet.
He's got Jay Guala wide open in the middle of the paint, but he missed him.
High post. Mitchell Wright kicks it out. Gilliland. There's Jordan inside. Tried to feed Mitchell, and a bad pass and a turnover. Up ahead, Bruce Allen picks it up, gives back for William Harris. Harris looks, has his man Jackson. Jackson thought about the three, didn't shoot it, trying to go inside. They do get the inbounds pass to Darris. Darris gives off for Dobie. He puts it up. Offensive foul, Trojans basketball.
Trojans making Coach Corbett proud up in Delaware with the charge. Nice charge by Jordan right there, giving us the ball back.
A fast first quarter this has been. 29 seconds remain, and we're all tied at 9. A low-scoring defensive battle here in the early going. Edwards goes inside for Young. Young tried to feed it to Mitch Wright. And a steal by CJ. He puts it up. No, couldn't finish. Got his own miss. Tries again. Puts it in and one. Big-time shot from CJ. A chance to extend the lead to 3 right here.
Big man move by CJ Norfleet down in the paint. The guard getting the and one. Let's hope he can convert on these free throws.
The Trojans have got to be more careful on their inbounds passes, like into the post. A lot have been intercepted tonight. Got to bounce pass it in there. Got to look off the defender. Got to do something. Can't keep getting it deflected and turning it over in there.
Yeah, I think they're trying to feed it up high to Jordan so he can get that dunk, but they need to just get it in the basket and not worry about big highlight plays.
0.6 seconds on the clock remain after the kickball, so time for a catch and shoot. Shot up. Oh, my goodness, it almost went in.
That would have been a crazy shot.
That would have been something else. 12-9 is your score after one quarter. a decent first quarter for the Trojans. I'd like to see them do a little bit better on the offensive side of things. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second. Stay tuned. There is timeout on the floor. This is Trojan basketball on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. Northpoint basketball to start the second quarter.
Pass almost picked off right there by number 3 for the Vikings.
Inside for Flowers. It goes out of bounds. It's blocked and stays with Northpoint. I like the pump fake, though. Got to do something to keep these defenders on their toes. Ball comes in for Gilliland, moving it immediately up top for CJ. He gets a screen, drives down the lane. CJ puts it up. Nobody's fouled, and we'll go to the line for 2 shots. Whistle and a foul charge to number 24, Cedric Darris.
Don't quite know what's going on right now with the stoppage in play. But
don't know what that was all about. 7:38 on the clock as CJ knocks down the first free throw. Second one on the way, good as well. 2 good shots from CJ. 14-9 is your score.
Trojans putting pressure. Jake Walla almost gets a steal.
Ball into the corner, brought back up top. There's Jackson. Jackson handles the trap, gets it over for Allen. Allen inside, nice feed to his big man under there. I believe that was number 32, Khalil Doby. He gets a basket, and the lead is cut back down to 3.
This Hillcrest team's doing a pretty good job of breaking Northpoint's press. Their guards are doing a good job swinging the ball around and finding the open man.
Inside, Flowers pump fakes, puts it up, no. Arms flying around and everywhere in there, and now we've got a injury timeout on the floor. Number 5 going to check in 32. Khalil Doby going to go fix his nose, and we'll get to see Rasheem Morris for Hillcrest. Down the lane, a little runner, no good from Jackson. Goes out of bounds and back to Northpoint.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for Jackson to get that shot over Mitchell Wright. He's got those big, long arms, standing at about 6'4", 6'5". It's a tough shoot over.
It was a good job on the other end by Jordan on the box out.
Northpoint taking their time on the offensive end, just swinging it around.
They're trying to go inside of the high post to Flowers. that'll help soften that zone. Now CJ going to take it and drive. There's Mitchell Wright. He's bumped and fouled. There's no way that's not a foul. Okay.
They got him. They're good. Late call, but.
Was a late call, and now DeEldrick Young going to check back in from North Point. Mitchell Wright. They head back to the bench.
Let's hope we can get a good inbounds pass right here. Gets out to Chris.
The Trojans do get it in. It comes to CJ, moving it over. There's Gilliland for three. No. Rebound cleared out of there by Keyshawn Brown. Keyshawn crosses the timeline. He's picked up by Edwards. Morgan gets screened. Keyshawn goes around to the basket. Goes Keyshawn Brown. No. Got his own miss somehow. Puts it up, and he's fouled that time. It's good basketball from Keyshawn Brown.
Yeah, the big man's got some handles on him. You don't see very many guards that size. It's fun to watch. Going in between the legs, the big man is.
Morgan Edwards charged with the personal foul. His first. Fourth team foul. That free throw is good. One more on the way. It's up and good as well. The lead has been cut to one. It's 14-13 North Point with 5:30 to play in the half.
That was a dangerous pass for there. Almost got picked off.
Edwards kicks it over Gilliland. He drives. Baseline. Pulls back out. Moves up top for CJ. CJ picking and popping his way down the lane. Puts it up. Puts it in. Nice little acrobatic shot from CJ. Extends the lead right back up to three. Inside. Allen under there is fouled. That foul going to go against D, I believe. Yep, Young going to pick up his first. Now 5 team fouls. Brown with it on the wing. Gives it back up top for Bruce Allen. Allen thought about the three, didn't shoot it, kicks it out. There's Brown. Brown gets a screen. Drives, picks his dribble up, now finds Allen. Allen for three, bang. Ties the game at 16. Inside, CJ Norfleet, no, couldn't get the shot. Rebound cleared by Hillcrest. The Trojans have got to get back on D. There's a little trail shot by Darris. He rattles it home. Hillcrest back in the lead, 18-16. Trojans need a bucket. Morgan Edwards in the front court on the left wing. Gives it up top. Norfleet slowing things down. Now it's going to go to work. There's a handoff to Chris, who goes to Jordan at the top, over to Edwards. Back to Jordan, swinging it around the perimeter. Got to soften the zone up. High post, DeEldrick turnaround, 13-footer. Couldn't get the bounce. That's a good shot from D. I like that shot. Just got to get it to go next time. 18-16, a 2-point lead for Hillcrest. They've got the basketball. Three try, Allen. Oh, my goodness, from way downtown. Timeout, North Point. Bruce Allen hits a bomb from the Manley Court logo and the right wing.
Bruce Allen is just dropping shots all over the place. That's a pretty good player Hillcrest has in Allen.
And he looks like their smallest player, too.
Oh, yeah, he kind of reminds me of Stephon Moody back at Ole Miss, just throwing up shots that don't even look like good shots, but he's nailing them every time.
21-16, Hillcrest all of a sudden finds themselves 5 points ahead with 3:39 to go in the second quarter. We'll take a break and be back in a moment. This is North Point basketball on the North Point Christian Sports Network. Out of the timeout, Northpoint will have the basketball. They trail it by 5. An 8-0 run by Hillcrest. Gillen feeds it inside to Wright. Wright comes away with it but turns it over.
Yeah, that was a good entry pass by Gillian, but Mitchell just couldn't hang on to it.
Inside, a loose ball and a takeaway by Northpoint. Trojans have got to make something happen here. They get it to Chris. Chris to CJ. CJ in the front court. CJ going fast. Euro step to the basket. Lays it up. Lays it in, and they call him for a travel. No way.
That was the nicest Euro step I've seen from CJ in a while, and they just called him for a travel. I don't know about that one. Look like it's 2 steps in high school, right? Or is it 1.5?
2. It's 2 steps in every league. That's in the rule book.
Oh, it's 3 in NBA, ain't it?
No, they're not supposed to get 3. They get 3.
Yeah, they get a lot, looks like.
Little runner, no. Rebound fought for, out of bounds, back to Northpoint. That's a good job by Jordan to get up. Get on that board. 2:34 on the clock. Trojans need to get a bucket here.
Yeah, definitely. They got to get back in the scoring. Don't want to let Hillcrest run away with this one.
I believe the defense is going to keep them in it. They got to have some buckets here. Want to have a chance at winning. CJ looks at the bench, gets the play call from Coach Gray. D'Eldrick gonna
direct some traffic here.
Yeah. A little bit of confusion on the offensive side right now. High post, Flowers kicks it back. Chris, 3 on the way. No, off the mark. Need one of those to go down for Chris. Let him get the hot hand.
Yeah, just a little bit strong early on, but when Chris, if he can get going, he'll get hot, and that'll be much needed for the Trojans.
Inside, a nice dump-off pass and an easy bucket right there for Rashawn Morris.
Got Jordan up in the air with the pump fake and just easy money after that.
7-point lead for Hillcrest, their largest lead of the night. Inside, Carlton Brown fakes, goes up, missed it strong. Flowers puts it back up and back in, and there's a bucket, a much-needed bucket for Northpoint. Lead back down to 5. Now you got to get a stop. 1 minute to go before the half. Get a stop, get another bucket, and get some momentum going into the locker room. Brown lost it out of bounds. Northpoint basketball, and there is the stop we were looking for. Morgan Edwards going to check back in along with Cedric Darris for Hillcrest.
See if CJ can't get something going for the offense right here. Looks like a foul on Carlton Brown.
Yeah, that's what they're going to say. That's his second.
Another kind of questionable foul call on Carlton, but
Carlton, you know, he gets a little rough down in there.
well, I mean, he's a football player. He's going to be physical. He can't help it, I don't think, lots of the time. And another questionable call by the
No, that's
official.
the wrong call. That's not questionable. That was just wrong.
Yeah, not helping us out any right now.
37 seconds on the clock. Trojans need to get another stop. They give it to the trailer. He puts it up and puts it in.
Got to get a bucket before the half right here.
Inside, Flowers fakes, reverse layup, good. That was a big-time shot. Needed that one to cut the lead back down to 5. Need one more stop if you're Northpoint. Can't let them have more than a 5-point lead in the locker room. 10 seconds to go right here for Hillcrest. 5 seconds on the clock. Down the lane, layup, no. Rebound and put back, no. Shot up again, no. And finally the Trojans clear it out of there, and that will bring us to the half with the score 25-20 in favor of Hillcrest. Not a great first half for the Trojans. definitely not a good second quarter, as they had the lead coming into the second quarter, do not have it going out of it. So we'll take a break for halftime and be back at the start of the third quarter. This is Trojan Basketball on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. Welcome back to Manley Court. It's the start of the third quarter in the second half here at Northpoint. Trojans find themselves down 25-20. Hillcrest will have the ball to start this half. There's a steal. CJ got to make hay right here. CJ to the basket, lays it up, left it short. Rebound, Jordan Flowers, turnaround left short. Got to finish at the rim, boys.
Man, I thought Jordan was going to finish that one right there, but he just left it up short.
Jordan Flowers picks up his first foul. Inside, whistle and a foul on Mitchell Wright. He picks up a second. Ball comes in. Brown with it in the corner. Opposite side now for Allen. And that's going to be a jump ball, possession arrow, Northpoint. Hate when that happens.
Got to get some offense going right here. We got to get a basket.
Absolutely. Just be careful with the ball, and that's not it. Just not good stuff. To the basket, layup good, and Jordan Flowers is down on the floor holding his hamstring.
That's not something you want to see if you're a Northpoint fan, or really anybody. You don't ever want to see anybody get hurt, but it's terrible loss for us if he's not going to be able to come back.
We hope he's going to be okay. We'll take a break here for the injury timeout. Prayers up to Jordan Flowers. Jordan Flowers helped off the floor. He'll be evaluated by Adam over there, but Trojans have got to find some kind of spark with him off the floor right now. Who's going to step up right here? The Trojans need it most. CJ kicks it out. Come on, young fella. Chris for three. No. Rebound, CJ. Inside, Mitchell Wright. Power move. Puts it up. No, but he's fouled, and we'll go to the line and shoot two.
It's a good power move by Mitchell down in the paint. Now let's hope he can finish these free throws and get some points on the board for the Trojans right here.
Foul charge, number 24, Cedric Darris.
Darris doesn't look like he's agreeing with it, but it was clearly a foul.
Mitch Wright misses on the first. Gotta be better from the line if we're going to have a chance to come back in this one. Second one no good as well. Missed opportunity right there for Northpoint. Seven-point lead and the ball for Hillcrest. Ball into the corner. There's a deflection. D takes it away.
It's a good steal right there by the Trojan. Mitch is running the floor.
That's going to go out of bounds back to Hillcrest, and another missed opportunity for Northpoint.
Looked like Mitchell was wide open running down the floor and just missed it. Couldn't get it.
Some freaking tar on our hands or something.
There's been a lot of missed passes tonight from both teams.
We get some receiver gloves.
Yeah, I know. We're just dropping everything. But that passes have been real hard, too. I mean, maybe need to soften them up a little bit or something.
You soften them up, though, it gets
stolen.
Gets deflected and intercepted. Ball comes in, a pull-up three. Air ball right there. CJ up the floor to the basket, lays it up, lays it in. A big strong take from the senior C.J. Norfleet, and that's what the Trojans needed. They cut the lead back down to 5. The ball is loose, picked back up and deflected from behind, and a foul on Morgan Edwards.
Morgan trying to get in there and get that ball and just got over the back and got the foul call on him. It was a good hustle there by Morgan. Jordan's checking back in, so I guess he's okay. That's a good sign for the Trojans.
3 team fouls on Northpoint after that one. Flowers making it impossible to inbounds, and great, no way!
Oh my, that's a terrible call. Jordan was straight up. That's about as good as defense as you could play on that.
I mean, what else is he supposed to do right there?
Didn't reach over or nothing. Like, that's just terrible. That's a very weak call by the officials.
Jordan was straight up. I don't know if they say he got him with his body or what.
No, the ball don't lie.
Absolutely, it definitely doesn't. Second free throw up, no good as well. So no damage done on that foul except for the fact that Jordan now has 2. CJ into the front court. Moves it over for Edwards. Edwards up top, Chris. Looking inside, Flowers, pull up. 7-footer, good.
Good feed and good shot by Jordan.
The lead cut down to 3. The Trojans need another stop. 5 minutes to play in the third. Into the front court comes Harris. He gives it off, looking for Brown. Keyshawn Brown at the top. Thought about the 3, doesn't shoot it. Moves it over for Harris. Harris down the lane, flips it up. That's out of bounds. Back to the Trojans, another big stop. Can the Trojans turn it into points on the offensive side of things? CJ with it, moves it for Edwards, up top to Chris. Looking inside, they go right back to Jordan. He pulls up from 14 feet this time, misses it short. That's going to stay with Northpoint.
Trojans ran about the same play, hitting Jordan right in the top of the key. Just couldn't get to go that time.
Jordan was a little deeper that time as the ball comes into Chris here. He hands it off for Edwards. CJ in the corner, right back to Morgan Edwards. High post looking for Mitch, able to avoid a turnover.
Set the offense back up right here and let's get something going.
Morgan Edwards drives, feeds Flowers, and Jordan wasn't ready for it.
You got to be ready for that, Jordan. That was a great play. We couldn't get nothing going. Couldn't get it to go.
Man.
Missed opportunities.
So the ball comes in for Justin Jackson. He gets it back to his point guard, and Keyshawn Brown. Keyshawn guarded by Flowers. Flowers cannot pick up that 3rd foul. Was just about to say that, and he does pick up a 3rd, and Jordan's got to be careful.
Now I got technical.
What?
Yeah, they just teed him up. So that's going to be 4. That's what absolutely you cannot do. You got to keep your mouth closed. That's a killer for the Trojans. I think that lady has been a little sensitive on that technical. I'm not quite sure what he said, but it didn't look like he was arguing too much either. So
probably just mumbling to himself.
Yeah.
The 2 technical free throws are good, and now it'll be.
Guess now we know not to try to talk to that lady. She ain't gonna listen to it.
Hillcrest going to work. It's Brown on the baseline in trouble, kicks it out. There's a give inside, and good defense by Gilliland. Forces the miss, and out of bounds back to the Trojans. Ooh.
Got lucky on that one. Looked like it went off Chris, but
it looked like it went off Chris, and I thought Chris fouled him.
Yeah, we got lucky on that one. Let's just be happy we got the ball.
There's a foul on Hillcrest. That'll work.
Chris just got harassed right there.
Into the corner, CJ going to rip and go baseline to the basket, trying to lose it to Mitchell. Ball deflected out of bounds. I like the take by CJ, but I'd like to see CJ go straight to the basket and try to score.
Yeah, he's a pretty good finisher, too. He definitely could have finished that one right there.
Ball comes in for DeEldrick. He puts it in and one. A beautiful baseline out of bounds play for Northpoint. It results in a free throw opportunity for DeEldrick. Foul going to be charged that time to Khalil Doby.
Got to make these free throws here.
Absolutely a chance for D to make it a 2-point game rather. Misfires on the three and a whistle and a foul charged to Mitchell Wright. That's unbelievable.
Don't quite understand that call at all, but I don't even know what he did.
Mitchell Wright picks up a third foul now. So Carlton's going to have to come in here, and I just would love to know what the officials saw right there.
And Carlton's got is it two or three that he's got?
He's got two.
Okay, so he's good.
Flowers and Wright with three.
But, I mean, you know Carlton, he's going to probably pick up his third in a second, and then we're going to be in. We just got to stay out of foul trouble.
Short arm on the free throw. CJ averts a crisis there.
Chris Gillian, three would be nice about right now.
See if we can get one right here. No, going to go baseline for D. Tried to feed it to Carlton. It wasn't there. Not a great pass. CJ saves the possession. Into the corner for Chris. Gives it back up top, Edwards. Edwards right back to Chris. Short corner. Kicking it up top, Edwards. He drives down the lane, flips it up, flips it in. Morgan Edwards, a nice shot right there to cut the lead to one. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to play in the third. It's 29-28 Hillcrest.
Yeah, that was a nice move by Morgan. Almost drew the foul there too, looked like, but didn't get it.
DeEldrick saves it in bounds, but right to a Hillcrest player. Trying to get it inside. It wasn't there. They now go back up top to the top of the perimeter. Down the lane driving is Jackson. He pulls back out, guarded by CJ. Kicks it over to Brown. Keyshawn Brown. At the top, guarded by D. Moving it over. There's Jackson. Jackson down the lane. Flips it up. Offensive.
Oh, my Lord. That is awful. That may be the worst blocking call I've ever seen in my life.
And there's Carlton's third.
Yep. It was only a matter of time before he picked a third foul up, but that's terrible right there. Now Jordan's going to come back in with four.
Well, he's got to because he's more under control. I mean, I know he's not. He's apt to pick up a foul, but Carlton's going to get a fourth in the next minute. You said it right.
Yeah. Jordan's got to be extra careful if he goes back in right here, though. We cannot let him foul out before the fourth quarter happens. Golly, that block was just unbelievable. That was terrible.
There is timeout on the floor. It's 30-28 Hillcrest. Trojans trying to come back here and take the lead for the first time since the second quarter. 2:02 left. We'll take a break. This is Trojan Basketball on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. So free throws coming for Hillcrest here out of the timeout. First one, the second one good. It's 31-28. Into the corner, Chris Gilliland, wide open three. Bang! He got one! Big Chris for three. Ties the game at 31.
freshman with a big-time shot, ice water in his veins. Ain't nothing gonna faze Chris.
Justin Jackson kicks it out. There's Brown for the answer. He got it.
Big men swapping threes.
34-31. Morgan Edwards feeds Brown. Brown lost it, kicks it to Chris. He fires again for three. Got another one! Chris Gilliland buries it from downtown. There's timeout on the floor. We're all knotted up at 34 with 1:16 to play in the third. Two back-to-back triples from Chris Gilliland, and we'll take a break. 1:16. This game going to be exciting down the stretch. Stay tuned. This is Northpoint basketball on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. Out of the timeout, we're tied. It's Hillcrest basketball. Back tap, steal by Trojans. 3-on-2 for Northpoint. CJ to the basket. Layup good! Layup good, and the Trojans have their first lead since the second quarter. 36-34 Northpoint.
You can just feel the energy picking up in Manley court right now. It's swinging the Trojans' way.
There's another steal. CJ to the basket. Another one is good! Timeout, Hillcrest. Northpoint takes the lead by 4 with 40.2 to play in the third. What an answer. What a response by this Northpoint team, and they have come to play tonight and are up to the challenge. An exciting finish when we come back on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. Welcome back to Manley Court. An exciting game we've got on our hands. Northpoint and Hillcrest. Trojans lead it by 4. They've trailed by as many as 7. Into the front court for the Vikings. Ball in the hands of Keyshawn Brown, running the point guard position. He gets a screen. Keyshawn goes around it, gives it back up top for Justin Jackson. Jackson hands off up top for Bruce Allen. Allen gets a screen. There's a whistle and a foul. Trojans basketball.
Students letting them hear it. I'm glad to see them actually finally getting into the game.
So the ball comes in. 10 seconds for the Trojans to get a shot up. Over to Gilliland. He drives baseline, flips it up, blocked, got it back, tried again, no. 2 seconds. Carlton too strong on the putback, and that is the end of the third. 2 decent looks right there, but the Trojans couldn't get them to go. But what a response to end the third quarter. 38-34 is your score as we go in to the fourth quarter. One more to determine the winner here tonight. It's going to be a good one. Stay tuned. This is Trojan Basketball on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network. Out of the timeout, Hillcrest has the basketball. It comes in. Chris got to be careful not to pick the foul up, but it goes out of bounds, and the Trojans are going to get it back. Wow.
Everything seems to be going the Trojans' way right now. It's looking good for us.
Got to keep the pedal to the metal, though.
Oh, yeah, got to keep the foot on the throat. Can't let up. See if we can't get another big basket right here.
Edwards back to Norfleet, going to give it to the young fellow in the corner. Chris spots up for three. Left that one a little short. Rebound loose. Picked up by Hillcrest. That one would have been.
That one would have brought the house down right there.
Absolutely, it would have. But another unforced error by Hillcrest. Some frustration being shown by the players, and the ball back in the hands of Northpoint. Inside, DeEldrick fakes, puts it up,
nice
puts
move.
it in.
Nice finish by DeEldrick on that one right there. Good move in the paint.
Largest lead of the game for Northpoint. They lead it by 6, 40-34 with under 7 minutes to go in the fourth. Looking inside, now we got a whistle and a foul on the floor. We'll see who they charge that to.
It's going to be on Morgan. That's a weak call, too. He was trying to get position, and it's just not a good call.
3 fouls now on Edwards. So now you got Flowers, Wright, Brown, and Edwards all with 3 fouls. And it's going to be a 1-and-1 already for Hillcrest. So fouls the rest of the way they're going to be shooting. And it's actually 19 fouls on Northpoint. So after this one, it'll be 2 shots, not a 1-and-1. No good on the front end, and the rebound cleared by Wright. Here come the Trojans now. CJ going to take it slow. Inside, looking for Wright. Wright had it taken away. Coach Gray not happy with that play. And here comes Hillcrest the other way.
Another bobbled pass. That was it looked like a nice feed from D to Mitch. He just couldn't hold on to it.
Jackson at the top gives it for Isby. Isby gives it over to William Harris. Harris going to go to work as he goes in the corner. Short corner now looking for Darris. Darris inside. Look for Doby. Doby couldn't finish, and the rebound cleared out of there by Northpoint.
Got to keep scoring if you're Northpoint and expand this lead.
Yeah, need as much cushion as you can get. I'm sure that Hillcrest will make a run here before this game's over with. There's CJ in the paint. Had it deflected, gets it back, going to dribble it back out to the top. DeEldrick going to come to the high post.
Jordan Flowers looks to check back here in a few minutes.
Inside, Gilliland fakes, goes up strong, no, offensive rebound, put back Mitchell Wright, and the foul.
Big man move in the paint by Mitchell Wright, getting that offensive rebound and putting it back up, now goes to the line. Let's see if he can get the free throw down tonight.
Mitchell Wright at the line to complete the three-point play. This would put the Trojans up by 9 points. He does just that. 43-34. What a run by the Trojans. Their largest lead of the night. They trailed by as many as 7 in the third quarter, and now they lead it by 9. There's a steal by CJ Norfleet. 3-on-2 for Northpoint. CJ to Flowers. He puts it up, puts it in. The Trojans lead it by 11, 45-34. My goodness, Northpoint has come to play here in the last 6 or 7 minutes. Hillcrest desperately needing a basket and a whistle and a foul underneath on who?
I think they're going to call it on Gilliam, but I didn't see what he did. That is awful. Like,
They're just posting up down there. They just gotta let them play basketball.
I mean, how soft are you gonna make this game? I mean,
wow.
Acting like NFL officials when you sack the quarterback. It's getting ridiculous.
Well, that's going to be 2 shots as Hillcrest is in the double bonus. He misfires on the first, and what's your line?
Ball don't lie.
That's right. No good on the second.
Got to secure the rebound. There we go.
Rebound cleared by Northpoint. There's a foul on Hillcrest going the other way. That's 16 fouls on them. So Hillcrest out of fouls to give now. Morgan Edwards for Eldrick. Now the Trojans need to run their sets a little bit here. Run some time off the clock. We have a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, 32 had Chris all by the back. If they didn't call that and they called this down here, it'd have been I'd lost my mind.
With 4:33 on the clock, Gilliland going to go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. First one good from Chris. Second one up and good as well. (47-34), a 13-point advantage for the Trojans. And I cannot express how impressive these last few minutes have been, from being down 7 in the third to being up 13 now. Just truly incredible by this Trojan team.
That was a great effort with Jordan Flowers on the bench for most of the part. When we came back, that's a big-time deal to come back like that with one of your star players on the bench.
Well, there's a spark for Hillcrest. That's what they needed, was a bucket. They get it from Khalil Doby to cut the lead back down to 11. Eldrick with it, gives for CJ. So we're under 4 minutes. Three and a half to go. Trojans stall a little bit. Fans showing their appreciation. Edwards with it at the top, moving it over Flowers. Flowers going to hold. Now move it up top for Gilliland. Right back to Flowers.
Burning a lot of clock here. That's good for the Trojans.
CJ going to dribble it out. 3 minutes to go in this basketball game. The Trojans executing the stall nicely. Tried to get it into CJ. CJ saves the turnover. Fakes. Gives for D. There's CJ, and he lost it out of bounds. They ran out of steam right there.
Thankfully for the Trojans, there's no shot clock at this level of basketball. Held it for about 2 minutes there.
I personally think high school should have a shot clock. I like it.
Yeah, I think it'd be better for the game, to be honest, but
speed things up a little bit, make things more interesting.
Sure would hurt us, though, because we like to hold the ball for a while to get our offensive
three-point bucket good right there. That cuts the lead down to 8. CJ brings it back up top. And the Trojans trying to run this clock down. There's a foul charged to Khalil Doby. And to the line goes CJ Norfleet for a 1-and-1. It's where the game's going to be won for Northpoint. If they can make the rest of their free throws to close this game, it's a victory.
Definitely got to make the free throws here, though. We struggled a little bit tonight with that, too, but CJ's typically a pretty good free throw shooter.
First one up and good. We need one more to make it a 10-point game. And he does just that. 49-39. Trojans lead it with 2:04 to play in the basketball game.
That looked like that went off Allen's hands, but they're going to leave it with the Vikings.
Ball into the corner. There's Allen. Watch Allen. He can shoot the three from deep.
Oh, yeah, he sure can. We've seen him bomb some threes tonight. It's kind of been cold in the second half, though. Hasn't done much. Looked like a foul right there, but I don't know.
Interesting call to say the least. Hillcrest gets it back with 1:40 to play. But they're steadily running out of time, a 10-point deficit. But the shot up and good. It's down to 8. 1.5 minutes to play in the fourth.
Got to keep the pedal down. We can't let this lead slip away.
Get the ball in the hands of Northfleet or Gilliland right here to get a foul.
I think it's best to keep the ball in the hands of CJ.
Dunk right here.
Here it goes.
Jordan gets up in a two-handed jam. The Trojans are back up on top by 2.
Jay Guala swinging on the rim. Let's go. It's about time that happened.
Under 1 minute to go. There's a deflection and a steal. Morgan Edwards looking
Jay Guala's
ahead.
trying to get another one, but they're not. He's going to slow it down.
Which is the right decision.
Yeah, it is. It's smart basketball. And that is hammer, nail, coffin. It's over with.
30 seconds to play. It looks like Hillcrest has called off the Dogs. CJ going to get it right here with 25 seconds. And I do believe they're going to let the Trojans run it out here. No, there's a foul on D. Young, so he'll go to the free throw line. And like you said, Brady, this game is just about done with, barring some kind of miracle.
Got to warm up the bus, bring out the keys.
That's a bucket for the Trojans.
Yeah.
You got to put the points on the board. There they are. It was a 1-and-1, and nobody moved.
Nobody moved. They just all stood there.
Even I was confused.
Yeah, that was definitely a very confusing turn of events right there. As Hillcrest turns around, pops a 3, but it's definitely over with.
That will run the clock out. 53-44, your final score. Trojans win it over the Hillcrest Vikings. They trailed by 7 late in the third quarter, but a fantastic turnaround and a fantastic comeback win for this Trojan squad. A big win on the home floor tonight, and looking forward to it as we go into finals week coming up next week. Good to get a win and a good taste in your mouth. For David Gross and Brady Clayton, I'm Michael Gross saying thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time right here on the Northpoint Christian Sports Network.